They fake the handoff now, Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
70. Here we go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
60 by 6. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. 180.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready up.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Come on.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket.
And that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Over short, it's Milrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Walker.
Working quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Milrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Cavity, let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. At the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and needed to score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Whittington now on the return. With some trickery here on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Got it. Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The throw. Here's Milrow. Throw left side. Caught by Smith and Jigba. He's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
Grab 50. Grab 50.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Milrow to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stafford now off the play fake. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
What's that? Lady!
Running back sent in motion left. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
180! Stop!
Tua's got it again. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. It's Stafford once more. Into traffic. Complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Stafford's going to throw once more. Brought in. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the 1st snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
3rd down from the gun. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Design run. Here's Milrow. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
From the gun, Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Walker on first down. He cuts it back right. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
I mean, it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him that do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford.
Hey.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. 250.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. 40 gun. 40 gun.
From the red zone on first. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Stafford throwing again. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here he is to throw. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the Rams' 26-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Move the chain! Gotta move the chain! Momentum. Keep that.
Disappointing, huh?
Here we go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
He'll look to throw it. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. This was...
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Ready?
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. They were first past the 25 to the 26-yard line. It was Ardarius Washington bringing them down.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13 yards pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run the toss with Walker. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
Lions, Lions. Go. Ready.
Once again, it's Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
Okay,
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get it? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. It's complete. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings
From
up
the 20,
2nd and
here's
7.
2nd and 7. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal, Seattle.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Merle.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And, boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Brings up
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll try to run for it. And this is going to depend on the mark. Remember, it's where he begins the slide. We'll mark him just short.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
Now first down here for Keaton Mitchell. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Off he goes. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
More yards.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary. But then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short. But not until after he sets his guys up for 1st and goal.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. A dive, and he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Seahawks 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
19, 18, go.
Milrow. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half.
Jason Myers to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big one for the Ravens. 45 yards.
Butter.
Just butter. Mike, you have to keep track of who your responsibility is. In this case, he just drops them. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Butter and water. That's it.
So the big play
You like that corn? Corn tasting good, huh? Yeah, put some other corn in there.
Just inside the 10-yard line. That is caught by the
Put the other 2 in there. Yeah, warm it up. Turn it on.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you and that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Throwing
34-yard
is
line.
Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st down.
Now it's Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Milrow to throw. And a nice run and close to the 1st down. Protected himself, sliding at the end. Third and 2, now Milrow. Got it with Smith in Jigba. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Milrow.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Right, Smith and Jigba has it. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Milrow on third down. Got a man at corner, the tight end. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Now a run with Charbonnet. And he's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow.
Oh!
And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh! And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he'll manage to keep this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
Gain of 4 yards.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
He'll run again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Jackson, so nimble. He's got the 1st down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
That's good.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
Want to quit?
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. It is 3rd and long. Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a game that away, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory.
What's up, G-Lo? What's up, G-Lo? Not much. What you playing?
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA.